Peace, my family, and round back to all those coming out at a good tune for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind, right, in that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up. You know what's up in your higher nature family, and most definitely cleansing, because you know we gotta cleanse. That's right, yeah, cleansing the loves. I came in here today to read the Holy Tablets. This is the great book of the living family. This right here is the truth. So if y'all really want to know it, check it out. It's on the channel too for your own personal growth and development. So let's get to it. This is speaking on the Holy Tablets, and this is the creation, chapter 1, and this is speaking on the cycles. So, where I left off, right, it continues. So let's get it. Alright. As you can see, the wise Ritzians, the Anunnaki and the Anunnaki have made land to equal 1 mile per year. And circumference of the planet Earth is 896 miles. So repeat that one more time. 24,896 miles. It takes 24,896 miles It takes 24,896 miles, years, for that cycle to take place. So let me repeat this one more time. As you can see, the wise Rissians, the Anunnaki and the Anunnaki have made land to equal 1 mile per year. The circumference of the planet Earth is 24,896 miles. It takes 24,896 years for that cycle to take place. The wise round that figure off into 4 cycles of 6,000 years, which you call one equinox in age. Okay? The other years are in consistent speed and movement of the planet, making its right and exact. Can I get my words out, family? Man, okay, keep going. They, the elders, have made land 1 mile to equal each year, of which time is to renew our history, our story. What happens is we have 4 cycles of 6,000 years. And this cycle called an equinox, 24,000 years. Thus you will see the single cycle is gone. And now we're into the quad cycle. Understand that. Then we have an epoch of 50,000 years. By that, I mean the quad cycle, which is this, assuming your sun and your planet is moving, it doesn't move perfectly around. It moves in an egg-shaped motion, an oval. It is broken up into points 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 2 points where the planet is far away from the sun, called the solstices, which mark the 2 times when the sun is seen during the day the longest, and the shortest times of the year with Sol, relating to the sun. Thus, you have 4 seasons. 1, you have the winter. 2, you have the spring. 3, you have the summer. And 4, you have the fall, called the seasons. sons, sea sons, and it's broken up into sea dash sons, the child of the sea, who lived here before Adam's creation. They live beneath the sea, called the deep, and watched the Elohim create and make that which was good, all determined by the water. Thus you have the sea sons, the sons of the sea. Humans are also a sea people, living in an atmosphere of air, which is water. First, from the water of seamen, broken up again, sea dash men, sea men, to the sac of the womb, to the atmosphere of the air, which is water, and human body, which is 3/4 water, the four sons of water. Now, that is just the planet, right? And its motion around the sun. But note, when we take your solar system and cause it to evolve around a larger mass, the universe, there are also 4 periods. The first periods from the sun are called silver periods, or the silver ages. That is the moon cycle. And you have 2 silver or moon cycles because of the magnetic pull that the sun has. The Earth's ecliptic motions speeds up and slows down, and its ecliptic, or the great annual path of the sun, has seen from the Earth. Your planet is not going around and around at the same speed as you may think. You will see that each of these periods, because of the 24, has been divided into 4 6,000-year cycles. The first 6,000-year period was from the first silver moon cycle, which was the first cycle that the Earth was furthest away from the sun. The second 6,000-year period was from the first gold sun to the second silver moon. The third 6,000-year period is from the second silver moon to the gold sun. And the fourth and final 6,000-year cycle is going to be from the second gold sun back to the beginning, the very first silver moon, from light back to the pure, supreme balancement of blackness. In the fourth cycle, the Luciferian race made war upon the Anunnaki of the pure green light. The Anunnaki and Anunnaki, the Elohim, triumphed over the race of Jinn, as Anu had done over his brother Lahalu, who descended to the 7th, the planet, the blue planet, inward, then called Taman. And after this defeat, Anu ascended to the throne of Nibiru. Murdoch captured one of the Jinn who was under the age of maturity, called Elif, meaning despaired or rebellious one. His other name was Lucifer, meaning the liberated Luciferian. Belus was educated amongst the Anunnaki, and he improved by degrees, so much that he was honored and made a teacher of the Anunnaki. You must remember that Lucifer, being one of the most rare Luciferians, was almost all in all polarized, meaning he had two conflicting natures, being part Anunnaki and part reptilian. Lucifer was a product of a mixed marriage, being the son of the two beings. The reptilian Turnus raped the Anunnaki, Malachi, which made Lucifer part reptilian, part Anunnaki. This is why he was called the serpent that spoke beside the tree in the enclosed garden of the light, located in what is called Balaam today. Thus, there was beings who appeared to have a compromising attitude or personality, a compromising attitude and personality. Thus, there were beings who appeared to have a compromising attitude or personality, yet it was Lucifer who appeared to be headstrong and have a disagreeable nature and an uncompromising attitude or personality. However, from these lungs came Jabarian or Jabarians called Gaborian or the magician, the mighty ones, the yoga boy. The strength of the Luciferians made them able to better deceive the seed of Adam by their physical, human-like appearance. Belus aspired to become the guiding light and the ruler, the sultan of all the stars of the heaven and the prince of the Garobat, the cherub in his heart. He sought the very throne of Anu. One moment. Anu reigned over a court of great splendor. It was a place with an artificial garden sculpted with semi-precious stones. There Anu resided with his wife and half-sister, Atum, or Antu, 6 concubines, and 80 children, of which 14 were by Atum, 1 prime minister, 3 commanders in charge of the rocket ships, and 2 commanders the weapons, 2 great masters of written knowledge, 1 minister of the purse, 2 chief justices, 2 chief scribes, and 5 assistant scribes, all of which Balance wanted to rule, and Balance was called Samuel in short, with the vapor of self-compliancy and conceit, which is the real nature of Iblis, or Belus. Next, he wanted to scale the skies to try to control and rule all of the stars, the Yahwehans, the angelic hosts of the heavens. Very often he would incite unnecessary arguments, pretending about his excellence by means of deceitful illusions, and once some of the company of the agreeable Anunnaki were going to have a look at the perceived tablet, the holiest of the holy scriptures, upon which contained a record of the past, the future, called the Lunar, or the Moon Naya, the illuminated records, or the Akashic records, or the Akashic records. On their return, Bellas perceived marks of grief on their foreheads and asked them for the cause of grief, and they replied, "This day we will have obtained the information from the tablet that one of the Anunnaki, Garabat, the cherub, those who are near, the companions of Mikael, meaning ones to be like El, who tears to be like El." Let me repeat that one more time. Those who are near the companions of Mikael, meaning who dares to be like El, of the mansion of the eternal, shall come to be afflicted with rejection and everlasting damnation. Everyone is afraid for his own sake, and we request you to pray that the guardian, the Anunnaki, may allow none of us to fall into this misfortune. We are very much terrified and dismayed. Then Bellas answered them, saying, "Let not this even disturb you, for that judgment refers neither to you nor to me. I have years ago been aware of it, and I have not communicated it to anyone." The pride and arrogance of Bellas did not allow him to weigh the words of the Anunnaki. At that time, the blessed proclamation reached the hearings of the inhabitants. The echo of success of Cabin Zikar Adam reached their ears. On hearing the news, their depression was ejected from them, and the permeated their being and permeated their being from the kindled anger of the unhold disagreeable door. A disagreeable door, the balance. He spoke, saying, "How can mortals created of dust claim to be a being of superiority, and I am created before him of fire from the previous sun cycle?" question. So the Anunnaki, the Anunnaki, have questioned the event to come from the sons of Tarnish. So the Anunnaki, having guessed the event to come from the sons of Tarnish, said to El Elam, "Will you make a mischief maker in it, one who shall shed blood?" question. This was repeated by Kuthites on the planet Earth by the command of Anu El Elam, by Murdoch, son of Enki and Damkinen, and the grandson of Anu, who would descend to the fourth plane, advised and warned the race of Natash, who had gone astray from the straight path, This took place before the physical war was waged with them, and it was a mental war. The agreeable Anunnaki were victorious. This, however, would not be the last time that the forces of benevolent, agreeable, and disagreeable, malevolent would do battle. Alright, so that right there was the end of the cycles. And if you are interested in this and you would like to know more, family, it's on the channel just for you, and know the whole story in detail of what really happened, right? Wouldn't you want to know? Yeah, I knew I did. Alright now, so it's here just for you. Alright now, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Again, I want y'all all to know, family, that you are loved beyond this world. Oh yeah, and in it, begin to spread that love, family, one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi L. Peace, shalom, Asher, divine love, family, and Watu. And it's all